It's the Eastern and Western Conference Finals, and of course, it's your dad and your favorite daughter here to talk about Reggie and Liv with the podcast. And we can just jump, right into
Let's get
it.
it. Let's start this. Let's
Okay.
go.
So exciting. Right into it. Okay, so there's going to be a new one with a ring. It's going to be either
Right.
SGA, Tyrese Halliburton, Jalen Brunson, maybe Anthony Edwards. No matter what, a newcomer's coming in with a ring. That's huge.
Yeah, like it's going to be huge because they're all so young.
Yeah.
I think three of them are in their 20s. Brunson might be the oldest looking one.
So, on the low. Sorry, Brunson.
So, right, but it's going to be a new ring passed out to someone with a lot of energy, and it's going to be a really good show.
What I think it's fun about it though is like it's not going to be like Jokic with another ring or LeBron with another ring. Like, of course, there's players on the team that have had one before, like on the team, but for like a new leader to have another one, and I think it will be big. I think the one who needs it the most, honestly, is Tyrese.
What?
Low
Why
key,
would he be one first?
because the Pacers are this close every time, and most underrated rated player. Like to come out then with a ring.
He did get most overrated, but I don't know if he deserves it more than all of them. Brunson seems like he had the longest run to try to get one. He was there with Dallas.
True.
Like they got really far in the playoffs. I think the Western Conference final with them, and then his story to get traded after such a great season to the Knicks. It's like, dude, that was like, if anything, I kind of want Brunson to get one because I feel like he deserves it.
That's fair.
But then I think Ant and them would get one.
I think Ant could get one even next year, the year before. Like I feel like if it's not this year, he will get one. Like I think it's a for sure.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think so.
OKC's really rounded though.
OKC's good, but SGA is possibly MVP this year. So like MVP plus ring.
Yeah,
that's like what the cycle.
I do like how they made him wait for his MVP though. That was
100%. Explain to the people. That's the y'all don't even understand. We talked about this.
Yes, we did.
You feel like they waited?
Oh, the NBA definitely waited. They waited to see who wins the Game 7 between the Joker and SGA. And so since they just blew the water, out of the gym with the game last night, they're definitely going to give it to him.
Holmgren in the postgame was like, you know who this is? And he was like,
yeah,
he's the MVP. Anyway, but the main game, I want to talk about Western Conference Finals coming up. That game's going to be huge because we've already been like hyping up with the Timberwolves and OKC, but two very young teams. But I think the big thing is the Timberwolves have been here before and they were so close and then lost to Game 5 against the Mavs last year.
Yeah, I like the Timberwolves with their roster. So, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know if they're going to be quick enough to deal with.
Okay, that's fair.
OKC. Like, OKC wants to run.
That's fair.
And, you know what I'm saying? Caruso, man.
Love Caruso right now.
Boy,
love.
They call him a vet. He only like 30-something, low 30s.
He's bald.
Well, he does look older, but
he lost your hair.
Don't forget that boy was balling with the Lakers when they won.
That's true. That's true.
Last one, was it Kobe?
COVID. Yeah. Everyone has that one white boy on the team.
That's true. But this white boy is a baller.
Yeah. During the regular season, every game, like they played 4 games in the regular season, they were all within 15 points. So I don't feel like this series is going to be like the blowout.
No, I think
I don't think it'll be a sweep.
The Western Conference series with the OKC and the Wolves, I think it would go 7. I can see it going 7.
6 or 7. I think 6 at least.
Because Ant coming off of a long break is healthy. He's going to be rested.
That's fair.
He's going to have a ton of energy. And if he plays the strong game like he's been playing the last week, he'll get to the free throw line and make a difference. Yeah.
Well, we can't remember that last year. The literal reason he lost was because he got tired guarding Kyrie.
Yeah, but shoot, look at him now. The boy is in shape. The man is ready to ball.
Yes, that's fair.
So, and like I said, you get almost a week of rest.
A week of rest.
Play these people. Yeah, the first 2 games, even though they're in OKC, I think the Wolves can pull off at least a split.
Do you feel like SGA and company are too young? Like they're not quite there yet.
They are the youngest team in the league, I think, this year. So
they are. They are the youngest team age-wise, yeah.
But the energy they play with
is huge.
SGA, I think, has one of those like mature games where
he does.
He doesn't rush.
He doesn't act like he's like super young.
Yeah. He doesn't play fast. Like the game, professional people always say the game is faster to a younger person. I think for him, the game is already slow enough.
That's
so
fair.
He doesn't take a lot of bad shots.
And they all match his energy.
Yeah, and so I think they'll be fine. And to prove it, they've done that with the Denver.
Yep.
I think
yep.
going game 7, Denver.
You know what I'm saying? Talk about dropping 40.
A 40 nugget.
It's painful.
Quick.
Yeah.
You know, so to understand that they have that confidence that they could beat a veteran team.
Yeah.
But the Wolves have some veteran players that have been there. But I was like, with Ant, though, I think he's just going to have to dig deep. He's the one that's going to have to, you know what I'm saying, really lock into what he's trying to do.
Well, I mean, like, I think the thing is, too, with Anthony Edwards, what I think is interesting is, like, we talked about this where, like, he's taking down Steph. He's taking down LeBron. Yeah. And so it's like.
All injured, by the way.
Spare me, please.
I'm just saying.
Steph was down 1 game.
Steph pulled a hammy.
He was down 1 game.
LeBron's playing with a groin issue. He's got Luka.
Okay, then what do you say?
Luka.
But then what do you say? Okay, then what do you say about the Knicks when Jason's out?
Easy.
Where's Tatum?
They were going to win that anyway.
They were what? What was it? It was 3-0 or something.
3-1 or something like that.
Okay.
They were going to win.
They won that, but then Celtics won that game, the next game, and they took it back, and then Knicks won. But
they were going to win regardless. I think they even figured out Porzingis wasn't doing anything.
That's fair.
So all right, cool. Tatum and Brown, we're going to stop y'all from getting 40, shooting.
And they did
12 threes a game.
Mm-hmm.
All right, White, get 50. White
Shout out.
Day, they got blown out.
Yeah.
I think 2 games in Madison Square Garden where they got blown out.
Yeah, they did.
So I just that was easy money.
So do you feel like Timberwolves SGA, it's going to be at least game 6 or 7? I feel like at least game 6. Sure. It'd be so disappointing if it was a sweep or a game 5, honestly, with either of those teams, because then at that point it's like
it's going 6 for sure, but I can see it going 7. I can see the Western Conference easily going 7 games.
Yeah, that's fair. But then we go to the other side of the country, and then you have the Eastern Conference, which I feel like that's what I'm most excited about, because if you guys don't know, I mean, we're in Bloomington, Indiana, and no big deal. Go Pacers. But Pacers Knicks, more than me about the rivalry. Let me spoke on it that that's been a thing. Pacers Knicks.
Yeah. I mean, because I'm old enough to see that.
See, guys, I'm not. No,
I was there.
This is like a rivalry to me now.
In those moments when it had Miller, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, duh.
You had Ewing, Starks. You had I think Rick Schmitz. No, I know about the sleeping giant, Rick Schmitz.
No, we don't. We don't know about the sleeping giant.
He's a baller too. You know what I'm saying?
This is a new rivalry though, and a new age.
Yeah, but it's still, you feel that tension. They were saying the tickets for this game is going to be out the roof.
Huge.
You know what I mean? So I think this one will be the most exciting because it is going to be a point guard game.
Yeah, it's going to be a high scoring game. It's going to be insane.
Yeah. I think Brunson's going to probably do what he does.
I don't believe in Brunson to take it all. I literally don't. I don't think Brunson can take the Knicks all the way. There needs to be one more person on the Knicks that one more key.
That's why they brought in the big cat.
Guys,
they brought the big cat.
Guys,
Towns comes in. I don't know what he's averaging right now.
Thank you. We don't know what he's averaging. The only thing I like about Karl-Anthony Towns is Jordan Woods. Bye. But I will literally say, Karl-Anthony, I'm not mad at him being there, but he didn't want to be there.
Yeah,
that boy was devastated when he got traded.
He was looking for it. He loved to go to the Knicks because
no.
His jersey's actually going to be worth something now.
Fair. Fair. But I will say, I feel like the Pacers need it more than the Knicks. I do. They have more to prove.
I think they have they don't have more to prove, I would say.
Oh.
I would say
they do.
They have a better roster. They don't
have as many top names though. I mean, Miles Turner, people don't really talk about. They don't talk about Benedict Mathurin. They don't talk about them.
And the reason is because they all can get you 10, 20. You know, they have an overall team. The Knicks have Brunson, and if Brunson's not on his game, they struggle.
Hot mess.
You know, so I think that's where the game gets grimy, Knicks. If the game is flowing and the refs stay out of it, I think the Pacers will put up 100. They'll go off. They'll put up 100.
Really?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So Knicks grinding out.
Fair.
If the game is anywhere between the 80s, So Knicks got it. But the
Really?
Pacers can pop 100.
I mean, I think the thing is though, Pacers play so good when they're at home, and like if we remember last year, the Pacers won that in Madison Square Garden in the Game 7.
Did I?
They did. Madison Square Garden. It was Game 7, and the Pacers pulled it out. So I don't like, and that's why everyone says like Madison Square Garden's a hard place to play. But the Pacers have shown that they can play there. I mean, Game 7 there. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, who was on that roster last year? I don't know.
It was the same. It was like basically the same. Oh,
no, they have old boy, the other Villanova.
They do.
They should have kept
DiVincenzo.
That would have been hard. They kept that core together. But you gotta,
They did have DiVincenzo. You
gotta give up something to get, what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Teams. So I understand.
Yeah.
But I really like that core.
The Villanova squad, that was hard.
Yeah, that was a good one. I like both matchups in the East and West.
I do.
Those are gonna be great games.
Yep.
I think overall, Pacers in 6.
Pacers in 6.
I don't think the Knicks will be healthy enough.
I don't either.
I think they'll be tired somehow. I mean, I think old boy, Josh Hart got the busted eyeball.
Wow, you want to talk about it?
Ooh, I don't really.
Played with a black eye.
I don't want to talk about that.
Played with a black eye.
Man,
I feel like an elbow to the eyebrow.
Yeah, it hurts. It hurts.
You want to talk about the YMCA elbow to the eyebrow? Because
that wasn't a Y. That was a pickup game.
YMCA pickup game 40 and up group. Elbow to the eyebrow.
Yeah, it split me pretty good though.
Anyway, still played though.
Hey, had to. You know what I'm saying? The game was on.
Game 7. Game 7, guys. Hey, I feel like I could see Pacers in 6, but then how crazy is that? What do we feel? Pacers and SGA?
That'd be deep.
Okay, Pacers?
We should wait and see how this turns out. You know what I'm saying? We got a couple more combos coming up, so we do wait before we get into that one.
We do. But okay, I want to ask though, what do you feel like? What team was like the biggest letdown though this playoffs? Like one that's already been eliminated. Do you feel like it's Nuggets? Do you feel like it's Celtics? Do you feel like it's Detroit Pistons? Golden State, Lakers?
Pistons did their run. Lakers didn't see them doing it. I actually didn't even see them making the playoffs.
Didn't either.
I think
they better be grateful that they did.
With LeBron out, the Lakers did a good run.
Yeah.
When LeBron was out and they got Luka. Luka was able to play one-on-one basketball and everybody was like, Lakers.
Yep.
But they did their thing. Warriors, I didn't really see them going too far.
I didn't, but it sucked that's how it ended.
I mean,
for the Lakers
if
and
Steph could have been healthy, it would have definitely did something. But I didn't actually see them beat Minnesota. I didn't. I thought Butler was a good addition.
Yeah,
you still got great Draymond running everything.
But why did they expect Jimmy Butler to save Golden State?
Because Jimmy was doing what he do. He got to the free throw line. Golden State never had anybody that can get to the free throw line and let Steph get a breather.
That's fair. That was the
only time he got rest. Was it free throw line or a timeout?
Ever since they lost Clay.
No one else is scoring the team.
Yeah.
So Jimmy Buckets come in. He was Jimmy playoff. But when it came down to being Jimmy ISO, didn't work.
No. I think I'm just more disappointed in the Nuggets. You pulled all 5 starters with 9 minutes left. Yes, you were down by 30. But you pulled all 5 starters, 9 minutes left, and you're just like,
yes.
Thanks, we'll watch. Down 30. But this is one thing.
8 minutes to go.
If you're down 30 with 8 minutes to go, you can, God, go out with something. Like, you could have maybe lost by 15, 10.
No.
Okay.
I'm not playing Joker. Joker, come over here. Sit down.
Rest. He's ready to go be with his country.
go and play with the horses on the barn.
Yep.
Relax. Get refreshed. You know what I'm saying? You got AG coming off he had a grade 2 ham.
Yeah. He tried.
Come sit. No. For a dude with a hamstring injury, he had close to 9-10 rebounds in the first half.
He did great in rebounds. So, that's the usual.
Not faulting him at all.
He did his part.
Right? Was it Braun?
But let's be Christian Braun.
Boy, what was he on?
He was leading offensively and defensively. Everyone was
but
that's how you know that you said that. That's how you know it's a problem though. If Christian Braun's leading the team offensively, defensively, Jokic.
Yeah. There you go.
Stat wise, OKC's like, you know what? Let him. And I even said it, Caruso guarding Jokic. I was like, what? Because I'm like, the height difference won. But you're right. It was a perfect plan.
Put him in. Get underneath his feet. Get
Perfect
in that
plan.
body. You know what I'm saying? He can't move around. He can't turn and pivot.
Yeah.
So he's like into his body. It worked. It was a perfect game plan.
Well,
so
it worked.
If any team I thought was like a letdown, I agree with you. Denver could have done better.
Losing by 40 game 7 is crazy.
Yeah, like that could have definitely been a better game. And I think we all anticipated that being a better game.
That's fair. Well, this week, it's also like this is my favorite time because it's literally back to back. It's like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Like it's now go, which is the best time because now you guys hear all our opinions. You hear all our opinions on both Eastern and Western. And I think I'm just really excited. I feel like the game one always sets the tone too. Like it doesn't say what's going to happen the rest of the series, but both teams like set the tone. Like this is how we're playing. And then from there, teams are like, all right, we got you now.
That's real. That it does. Game one is going to set the tone how everything
always
is going to go out.
Always
with OKC and the Wolves. I think the one thing they're going to have to figure out is how many people you're going to play.
That's right. OKC's playing 10 right now.
Right. The Wolves don't have that option.
Crazy.
Right.
No, Anthony Edwards is playing 40 minutes.
You know what I'm saying? Like they got DiVincenzo or whatever. And DiVincenzo, doesn't play much at all. You know, like,
that's
he didn't play really any this last.
But you can tell that Karl Anthony Towns needs to sit down sometimes. You can tell.
I mean,
but Anthony's like, I'm gonna play
down every 5 seconds.
Anthony Edwards though, you can tell he'll play 40 minutes. SGA will play 40 minutes. Like there's players that play 40 minutes, but then what's key about OKC is they play 10 players. So SGA can do the 40 minutes if he wants to, but he has 4 different players with him at all times. Yeah, so they don't get tired.
He'll be all right. I don't bring the ball up or nothing. Brunson for the East Conference Final is going to have the ball in his whole. Like he's going to have the ball the whole.
Yeah, same with Tyrese.
You know so it's going to be interesting to see how all 4 of these teams come out game one.
Yeah.
With what strategy.
Yep.
And then how they adapt from that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's all it's going to come down to. And then after that, it's like really just who wants to go in. I think
that's fair. Who wants it more?
It's going to be the one that I'm going to be watching the most.
I think so too. I feel like everybody is though, because it's like, are you going to get tired again? Can you do it?
I don't think he'll be tired, but he's going to go for the juggler. He's the way he's been playing this year, it's like he's on a mission.
Yes,
so it's
you can tell.
Really fun to watch him go at a team like OKC that has multiple players. You got Dart, Williams. Shea probably won't guard him that much because I don't think Shea really want to deal with that.
No.
And then you look at those 2 guys by themselves.
Yeah.
And then you bring in Caruso. So now Ant's got to deal with 3 legit 1-on-1 defenders.
Rudy Gobert?
3 of them. Wow.
I just think also it's like the teams that get home advantage first. That's like also just a big thing. Like the Knicks get home advantage the first 2 games. Like I feel like that plays a factor. Madison Square Garden first 2 games.
Yeah, it'll play a factor, but I think the Pacers have already.
They come back for 3 and 4.
They already beat them there before.
They have, yeah.
So if you can steal one in the first 2,
so important.
Oh man,
go down 2-0 though.
Back home to
for 3 and 4.
For man,
but going down 2-0 hurts. Yeah. That's a hard comeback.
It'll be a harder comeback if they didn't have 2 games directly here though.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
They do. It's literally 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, it's gonna be really cool.
Nice. Oh, I love it.
To deal with that, environment, it's gonna be something different.
I love the playoffs.
I'm ready for that one.
We love playoff season,
right?
We do.
It's nice. I love playoff season too.
And
so it's pretty much.
There's nothing else to watch.
Like I
regular season, we're like, and now we're like, hi guys, we're starting a podcast because now it's time to talk about sports.
After All-Star break,
now we have something to talk about. We're talking about the playoffs.
The players are actually involved now.
Yeah, everyone's giving 100%. Yeah. Well, these games will be in sense this week, and we will come back next week with the podcast. And when we come back with that, I think we'll still be in conference finals. It'll be before the finals, so we'll still have some time.
Right. I think so. Before we finish up, here we go. With who do you think needs to lock in for game 1? The Western Conference Finals. Pick a player.
I mean, I feel like we already said it's definitely Anthony Edwards. Right. He has to figure out how to stay calm, controlled, and get all his team involved. Right. If he does that, he's in.
All right, that'll do it. I agree with you.
We'll be locked in though.
All right.
Bye, guys.
See y'all later.